Italian Football Podcast.
Talking about Verona, though, that moves us on nicely. Verona against Milan, 3-1 win for Milan. Milan playing really good now, really, really good form. They increased their lead now, 3 points over Juventus. They're looking really good for second. And Pulisic, as we've said, what a fantastic form Pulisic is in now. 4 games in a row that he has scored now. 12 goals this season in all competitions. And it's really now, he had his good start. Then he kind of had a dip and people were like, oh, maybe he's not, he's not as good as we thought he'd be. And now he's really hit form again. And those numbers are fantastic numbers really for the season.
No, they are. It's, I don't know.
Do you know who he reminds me of, Nima?
No.
You'll like this, I think, because he's Freddie Ljungberg. He reminds me of him. Fredrik Ljungberg, the Swedish player.
Freddie Ljungberg?
Fredrik Ljungberg, yeah. He reminds me of him because Ljungberg was the kind of player that was really good at getting into the box, late runs, good finisher, come from the far side to finish off chances at the back post, good pace, direct player, but not somebody that could really beat his man. Not an amazing dribbler, but he had those. He had that ability to score goals. That's what he reminds me a bit of Ljungberg, Pulisic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can see what you're saying. This kind of running in from the left and deep. Yeah, I see those. But look, he's having a fantastic season and he's turning out to be very useful in the system. And he's been consistently in terms of goal scoring very important for Milan this season. And I think he will. It's been one of those instances where he's really hit the ground running from day one since joining Milan, and that's been very important for them. And
where does he go from here? Because I think if there's one place that he did to support this season, it was the Champions League. That's where he was just a little bit. He was a bit below the required level, and that's why when we started having the question marks about, is he of that level? So I think maybe that's where next season he needs to step it up. He needs to show that, he's proven himself now at Serie A level. Now he needs to step it up and prove himself Champions League level at that next step up.
But that's true of all. That's true of all of Milan, isn't it? Like for me, I look at it. For me, Pulisic is a little bit of a representative of Milan this season. It's a new Milan. They've had a good season. They're probably going to reach the final of the Europa League. They're going to finish second in the Serie A. For the 2.0 Milan 2.0 of that project, it's actually a good first season. Question is if what happens with Pioli. Does he stay in charge of that? But that's a separate debate. But I feel like Pulisic is kind of a very good representative of this Milan where they are. It's a good start, but it can be better.